Hope everybody sees this when it comes up. System Belmont here with Just Call Me Ash from 54MR. Gonna be live streaming the D5 versus Isengrim match, assuming I can patch in time. Ooh, patched.
Good evening, afternoon, or good morning to all you lovely people out there. I am back after a 12-hour break from last night's cast, back in the hot seat again. So, yeah, let's do this shit, man. I am ready. This should be a good match, I reckon, to be honest. It should be interesting. Co-caster from last night, Mr. Val, is in the Eisen team playing today, actually. So I hope he went to bed after our cast last night. So, got some shut-eye, some rest, and that sort of shit. Just having a couple of minor technical problems just as we get started here, but that is kind of normal for a first cast or two in MRBC. I'm sure everyone is well aware of that sort of stuff these days. First week or two is a little bit rough with some new casters setting up and all that kind of jazz. How you going there with your patching, mate?
I'm just waiting to load in.
Oh, beautiful.
Then I gotta add you, get the lobby going.
No, well, I think they're running the lobby actually, so we don't need to worry about it.
Who do I have on?
Yeah, we should be sorted out in a sec, I reckon. I'm just telling Coop to hurry up and sort that shit out.
Should be, yeah.
Good lord. Hurry up, you slack buckets. Give me the damn invite! So as we can see, today, North America, nice and organised as always. You know, it's not like that smooth show that we run in the AP regions, where our matches and casts last about an hour and a half or less, because there's no tomfoolery or dicking around.
Yeah.
There we go. Invites coming. Alright, that's one. Oh, I got the Bowser in here too. I forgot he was playing for D5 this season. Bowser being of EMP.
Yeah, both teams have picked up a few new players this season.
Is your name System Belmont one word?
Nope, System Belmont, the Mech Slayer, all spaces. I guess I should have said that.
Is it that long, really?
Oh yeah.
Shit. You might want to turn push to talk on because your keyboard is going berserk, dude. That is super loud. That is going to deafen people on the stream, I reckon.
Well, I won't type too much as of now, so.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
There we go. All right.
Because you're gonna get feedback every time you move around the map too. Considering, oh, unless you got the joystick or the caster pad thing.
I do not. I thought
we want
it.
a nice PG clean cast. Yeah, listen, listen here, banana. I'll tell you what you're gonna get. You'll get what you're given, my friend.
Yeah.
That's how it works in these parts. Get what you're given.
As clean as it's gonna get.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. So, what do we got? Drop number one. We have what is it? Polar Highlands.
Polar Highlands.
Yeah.
I remember this one from last year was just a cluster F of satellite rushing. That was exciting.
So if you want to bring the match strat up, I'm gonna draw what I reckon is gonna happen this game.
Which means
just flick that over. Oh, I'm not going to upset anyone. Oh, jeez, everyone's giving me so much shit. Why is everyone giving me so much shit?
Are they giving you flack?
Oh, they always give me. Everyone gives me shit. Bloody terrible.
There we go.
Alright, so map strat's up, yeah?
Should be, yep.
Alright, so this is what's going to happen. Team 2 are going to do this. Team 1 are going to do this. Alright. And then... let me get another colour, and this is what's going to happen. Like that.
Oh,
that is what Drop 1 is all about. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, kids and wives, dogs and cats. That's what's pretty much going to happen on Drop 1. That is it. Nothing other than all in brawl, crazy stuff going on everywhere, and usually the first person or first team to get a couple of kills generally is going to pick apart the game.
Yeah.
Drop 1 is usually a brawl, so that works quite well. Good fun.
I mean, we could see some NASCARing, but I doubt it.
Well, maybe a little bit, but yeah, it's it'll be the first bunch to go over the over that center radar, I reckon. Terribly honest, that's how it's going to work. So, yeah, I did actually have a little bit of a surprise for the stream, but yeah, we couldn't get the webcam working on the stream, so I'll have to I'll sort that out for the next drop that I'm casting, and hopefully cast an Isengrim match, because I've got a better hat than the Jarl has, so I'm going to wear that next time I stream and show him what a real man's hat looks like.
Yeah. Well, we got Eisen in here too, I believe, with 2 of the new players that they brought in, and they got Val back because they added JD and King Harkinen.
Yeah, Mr. Harkinian. G'day, Soy. How are you, my friend? I like how he tried to keep that secret for the first 6 months, but everyone basically found him out in about 2 weeks, so that was amusing. But yes, I reckon this will be a good bunch of matches, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I like that it's good matches to see who's jockeying for first place this year. You know, Eisen's brought some good new guys onto the team with JD and Kane and X and Deathlord that they took from Steel Union from last season, and then same thing, D5 brought a few new guys in to make a run for the title. Yep.
It's going to be interesting to see how the teams work. Some of the predictions and people getting upset at divisions and all this sort of stuff. It's kind of been interesting to sort of follow, because you know, some of the teams that were thinking they might have been too highly placed smashed the shit out of week 1. You know, so it's very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Righto, Lance is locked upstairs for Team 1. And look at that, the tonnage is even, 330 apiece. It was actually something we forgot to look at last night on our casts. Usually, if someone's dropping a little bit under ton, they're usually going a little bit quicker in some of the later drops. But yeah, interesting. I'm going to laugh if this is Miramex. I'll actually get a bit of a chuckle out of it. Although I don't think that will happen.
Are you thinking mislinks? Mislinks across the board?
There'll be a couple of MG mechs, just for that credibility. Looking at last night, and I don't know if Taro's done the numbers just yet on the crit chance for MGs. I know he's going to do that, and when he does, the info will be posted. But yeah, I'm not sure the crit chance is really nerfed MGs as bad as everyone wanted them to be nerfed. Like, the Piranha is still going to be strong as shit. Mislinks and stuff are still going to be strong as stuff. Look from component health and other changes that have sort of happened along the way. So,
although as compared to last week, they don't have to worry about heat. Rubelite was a mid-modular hot map, because they did lower the temperatures on some of the maps too. So,
yeah, well, I was dropping last night after my cast, actually, and I use heat vision quite a bit on the hotter maps. You know, makes those mechs stand out and all that sort of stuff. And half the maps, it wasn't blindingly white anymore. It was almost like a dull grey, and I'm like, you know, what the hell's going on here? And then someone in my chat, I think it was Lions from A41, pointed out that map temp has changed. So I'm like, yep, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah, well, let's look at Dropship 5, bringing a Trebuchet.
Alright, you want to run through Dropship 5's mix, and I'll jump over the Isengrim side and have a bit of a look-see-do what's going on over here.
Yeah, they got the Trebuchet 5J, an Arctic Cheetah, Nova Prime, Mislinks, 2 Bushwhackers, bringing the Urban Mech from Saruman, and a Wolfhound 2 from Navid A1. What do you got on the Isengrim side?
Well, we got Stormcrow for Val, Nova, Javelin, Mislinks, Nova, so they're doubling up on the Novas there, which you're allowed to do. Wolfhound at a Prime and a Hunchback 2CA. Now, the Hunchback 2CA, where the hell is he lurking? He's going to be a 6 ER medium, 2 ER large. Okay, so JD Toka doing a bit of, looks like you're going to be involved in a bit of suppression work here. This is an interesting choice. But the other choices here from Eisen, now this is quite interesting here, is Val has 6 ER small, 6 medium pulse on a Nova. And same for Mech the Dane. Now, I think they're going, and King Harkinian there is with ER smalls, but I think they're what they're sort of going for here is a pure alpha, rather than having to alternate 12 ER small, 12 ER small. They're just going to go for the big alpha dump and run. Interesting, very interesting choice here. This could be a very good strategy that D5 might not expect.
Yeah, it didn't bring a lot of machine guns, but it brought a lot of power.
So what have we got here? Charlemagne's got, he's got the MGs on there. Saruman's got some medium pulse on the Irby. Irby being very tanky. Very good little mech, the Irby. But 3 large for Banana. And, yeah, it's okay. Interesting. Similar mechs. Similar choices. We've got a Bushwhacker here with Ultra 10s, bows. Ooh, okay. It's a little bit of a slower mech, but it does pack some balls. 12 small pulse from Zeos. That's an interesting old school meta build with the small pulse. This is going to be an interesting first drop, man. So just doing a bit of
strikes.
Yeah, just do a bit of strike trading. You know, this is sort of what happens for the first 3 or 4 minutes of the game. You know, drop some strikes, get some cheap damage in. You know, no skill softening. Doesn't require you to aim really with a strike. It just requires you to sort of throw one sometimes in the wind. And
yeah.
Oh, here comes a strike on the Eisen guys, but just missed. So the strike nerf was nerf in distance, but not necessarily nerf in damage. So you still get hit by a pellet, you're still going to hurt. You're going to hurt real bad. You're just not going to get hit by as many pellets in some instances.
Well, and Mech the Dane's not having a good time jump jetting to hit them because he's getting hit out in the air, dropping down 86.
Oh, nearly a sail. Oh, nearly got clipped by a strike then in his mislinks. If that was one more square further forward, he'd be 20, 30% down. Oh, and Zeo's coming in. He's baited him, and here comes the Eisen push. Zeos is out of position, and look, Zeos mistakes were made, and I think he's done that before. What have we got here? We've got a little brawl going on here. Super Atomic coming in the back, and a sail is they're all on Silken.
Yeah, 3 of them are on JD.
Yep. Got Charlemagne and Blaketown in the back here on the other side. After chasing Tarragato, they've got his legs.
And Bowser's getting
2
taken.
separate fights. 3 separate fights going on over here. We've got Navid in the Wolfhound. We've got Bowser's been legged. I think this is going to go the way, looking like very, very even fight at the moment. And they're on to Navid now, so Sale has realised UCR Starwolf needs to turn around.
I don't know if
turn around here.
Yeah, and I don't know if JD's got any weapons, but he is...
JD has nothing.
Yeah, he's done now.
He's done, yeah. He has nothing looking at that mech. This is going to go the way of D5. They've just managed to pull out the little fights here. Rage Banana used them jump jets.
Yeah, with Bowser being able to hold off 3 of them for long enough, they could clean up the rest of them and pull it out.
Yep, that's it.
That was a good drop.
That was a very, very good little first drop there. Yeah, that Eisen push was almost a little bit out of sync. The guys at the back when I think Mech the Dane sort of came over the top. I'm not not quite sure what you saw there, but yeah, the Mech the Dane was a little bit in front of the other guys, I think.
Oh, and Blaketown with 580 damage, 5 kills in that mislinks. Machine Gun's just taking all of the...
That's it, man. MG's got nerfed, yeah.
On the Eisen.
So, yeah, not bad there. Blaketown, definitely huge effort. And Super Atomic doing some work there in the Javelin of all mechs. Probably the mech that they guys probably thought was the least prioritized mech to really take on. Interesting mech, the Javelin. But like you said, good work there from Bowser. All two or three guys from Eisen jumped on Bowser then and took him out from the main fight and allowed D5 to capitalize right there. I think, to be honest, that was definitely the turn of that that brawl and fight.
What do we got from drop?
While you're doing all the setup, if you want to flick to the map strat, and I will do a little bit of drawing on the map.
And what is on polar?
So what we had on the map strat there was Eisen come in. Just reloading it because mine's a bit buggy at the moment. Why is that happening? So had Eisen come up through here. A little bit of strike trading. D5 sort of set up here, and had some ER large going on over here. I think it was ER large. I can't remember. Basically, after a little bit of striking to and from Eisen came over the hill here, and the brawl sort of started. There was a little brawl here, and put this little orange dot over here, which is Bowser over the back here. That's where a couple of the Eisen, I think 3 mechs from Eisen dived into him to go and chase him. Right at the back, taking them right out of the fight, because the main sort of fight was taking place around here. And yet Bowser, our little orange dot, was sort of almost over the back down here. So that was definitely, I reckon, the telling point of that fight. But otherwise, it was very, very close, I think. Very, very close.
Yeah, because I liked the way that D5 was pushing around. It's just as soon as they were in the midst of pushing in the line, Isengrim came over and split them. And then it was just a cluster F from there on.
Oh, yeah. Look, the drop one is always a bit like that. And it's those couple of early kills, but the early kills were really, really balanced on both sides. Now, that was the interesting part. It'll be interesting to do a little bit of a team interview later, maybe, and see how the Eisen builds performed with the mediums and medium pulse and the smalls. I think it was on a couple of those guys. Very interesting, really interesting build, actually. I bet you that's some Val theory crafting right there.
Yeah.
Master crafter coming up with maybe something a little bit different to work, and it nearly did, I reckon, because that you drop that full alpha into one leg on any mech, it's done. So, or a CT even.
Ooh, do you want to do a giveaway right now? I was technically told to, if I knew what I was doing here.
Yeah, go for a giveaway, man. These guys are swapping out some players and stuff, and basically to be in the giveaway, guys, you need to be in the channel and paying attention too. Pay attention.
Moobot. Guess I should get rid of you and get rid of me as well. Where do I put what they win?
Oh, don't worry about that shit. Just tell them what it is. What is it, 24-hour premium time or something up first?
24-hour and premium time.
There we go then. So we've got 80 odd people in the channel, so maybe just run it again. Run the add members, because we've had another 10 people join the channel. That way we don't miss anyone.
Run it through again. Is Moobot still gone? Moobot is gone.
Should be.
You're gone.
Moobot's gone. I'm gone. Yeah, don't put me in there. I seem to. I'm the most unluckiest bastard in real life. I'll tell you what, mate. But when it comes to MechWarrior Online and gift codes and MC and shit, for some reason I seem to win it 90% of the time. I don't know how this works, but I'll take what I can get.
Dear God. Oh wait, that's out. Oh, sweet lord. Let's put that down to nothing.
Yeah, put it down to 2%.
Oh man, forgot about that. Okay, RoboPrancer, if you are in the chat, let us know where you are and get us after the match. You can talk to me at the Hardslab Brothers or Ash at Just Call Me Ash by the 54MR. How are things getting ready?
I'm just letting the chat know that you fucked up the volumes and to block their ears, because that is going to deafen some people. I'm turning Twitch right down now. Live, turning it all the way down.
Yeah, right now. That'd be... Not bad, sorry. It's down now, so the next 2 will be safe.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about Drop 2, Alpine Peaks Conquest. I've been looking forward to Alpine Peaks.
Oh yeah, Alpine Peaks Conquest. Changed the map strat around. I'm running it in a different window because For some reason, my bloody browser is lagging like shit today, this morning. I don't know what it is. It's only casting 5 hours ago and I'm wrecked. Right, so we got Team 2. We have the Eisen Fellows. So it depends whether they're going to do a crazy brawl or not, but I mean, look, generally we'll try and control Gamma. Well, either team might send one to take Gamma. Depends whether Team 1 or 2 is going to do that. Bit hard to tell. Sometimes they ignore it, sometimes they don't. That said, you can set up some fairly strong trading positions along here. Oh shit, it's the wrong color. Some strong trading. God damn this thing! I hate it sometimes. Some strong trading positions along here from the Team 2 side, and obviously you can do the similar thing here with the hills here from that side as well. You can also do some reasonably good work out here for Team 1. And you've also got some little hills here in K7 as well that you can use as Team 2. I'd expect these teams to play mostly a longer range game on this map, and that's generally what you will see. Large, a lot of Gauss, maybe some Peeps. Didn't see a lot of PPCs used last night. PPC on the clan side, that is. They were nerfed the cooldown on them from 4.5 seconds to 5 seconds, I believe. The base numbers, at least, anyway. It's going to be interesting to see on other maps like Tourmaline, where Peeps are normally a mainstay, whether they keep using them or not.
Yeah.
So that'll be some interesting debate stuff that'll move. Nonetheless, Team 2 will take Kappa, and Sigma can often be over here. Sigma can often be the control point of the game and of the map. If you can somehow manage to control Sigma, which can be hard for both teams, especially more so Team 1, just where Team 2 comes in through K7, K6, J6. If you can do it, you can. Or what you can also use is Gamma. If you go and take that early and Team 2 ignore it, say Team 1 go and take it, and vice versa. And Theta can be a little bit of a no man's zone, depending on who and what speeds the mechs they have and what they're running. So
it'll be interesting to see. Yeah, I'm hoping to see if someone takes the hill up in the H8 area or tries to swing around, coming to H7, try to get behind them. In case if Team 1 D5 doesn't take Gamma, it'd be interesting to see if they come back around, try to pincer them.
H7 could be interesting, yeah, because there is a little bit of in that position. There's a little bit of LODD issues and shit, or whatever it is, LOD, whatever the hell everyone calls that shit. I'm not that graphic technical, so I don't really know. But you can actually shoot through a couple of the hills and stuff in H7 without actually being seen. I've done that quite a bit, and it's really fucking annoying. Just put it out there. It is really, really annoying to play against. You're seeing lasers coming at you, and you don't even know.
Yeah, we got both teams back in, locked and dropping. Is it not telling me? Oh, it is not telling me. Aha, there we go.
Yeah, I'm just warning these guys that it's about to get loud. Oh, God.
I am so sorry about that.
Oh, sweet Jesus. That is loud. Oh, I love it. Everyone makes that mistake once. Me and Denair were doing a bit of practice, streaming the night a couple of nights ago, actually, and we both turned ours on and deafened the shit out of each other at the same time. Jeez, it was bad. Anyway, back into the drop. You wanted to run through Team 1, and I'll head over the other side.
Yes, sir.
All right, what are we?
D5 dropping with the Wolverine 6K, Arctic Cheetah, Night Gyre, Summoner, Nova Prime, Hunchback 2CA, Firestarter, and another doubled up on the Hunchback 2CA.
Ooh! So, Eisen side, we have Val, Hunchback 2CA, 2 ER large, ER mediums, fairly solid build there. Got a little Nova Prime from Mr. Soy, 2 ER peeps. He's a fan of that Nova. 6 ER mediums and Locust 1E from Taro. We've got the little Javelin as well. So they're going for an early map control here. And what have we got? UC Starwolf with 4 ER large. Now, interesting mech here out of all of them, for me, is Deathlord. is in a Nova Cat with just 4 ER large. And he's heading right around. Hill is this damn grid. Oh God, PGI, please give us grid numbers as casters. It's just so bloody annoying. I think it's about K6, I think. So, interesting. Yeah, K6, going right at the top of the K6 hill. So, here we go. Here comes the tradie game. But don't forget, Brawling's OP, according to DV players in Macquarie Online. Nearly OP.
Yeah, we've got a strike coming down. Oh, didn't
Yep.
hit anybody, though. And they are spread out wide. Isengrim taking a wide stance in this match. Leading the cap lead, though.
Oh, and look where Azrim's going, mate. 4 ER large Hunchback 2CA. He's heading up to the hill. He's up on H8 for you.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. He's up there.
Yeah. The big lasers up top. We got Kippers, eh? Kippers on deck, the Summoner way in the back. Those are some long distance trades. Holy smokes.
So I'm just telling the chat to shoot me a whisper if you are the winner. Sorry, just to interject here of the draw. Just shoot me a whisper, or and I will sort that out for you. No problem. But yeah, we've got some trading going on here still. Looks like they're trying to move into Sigma here. So Taro's trying to move into Sigma.
Yeah, D5 making sure that doesn't happen. They don't get the cap.
Yep, D5 do not want that to happen, because if that does happen, I'll tell you what. That means that Eisen then have map control. If they get map control, I don't think Taro got it.
I don't
broke
think
off
so.
a little. I think he broke off a little bit too early, because they had. I think it was either TKO or Azrin here on the H8 hill, just scratching him enough with single ER large volleys on his leg or just on the corner. But I think it's, at least from my screen, yeah, they haven't got Sigma. Got Deathlord up here. What's he doing?
I hate buttons.
Deathlord's doing some reasonable trading here. Kippers here in Summoner's not doing too bad, just keeping people's heads down. Hasn't landed a lot of shots yet that I can see. And Bowser is in a ER PPC Nova as well, taking a little bit of damage.
Because they're happy about staying spread out.
But Assail is also taking damage in his 4 ER large Hellbringer. Down to 76%, and that's just the arms that he's lost. There's just some damage on the arms there. And obviously some spread damage from Clan ER peeps all over his body. Although he's getting shot in the butt by Zeos here, who is right up on the hill, right up the back. That has got to be at least 1,500 meters away. I'm not exactly sure if it is, but that is a long way away. He needs to move from there. He's not really doing much.
Is that King Harkonnen with the smoke in the backside?
Where is he? Let me have a quick look. Where's he at?
The second farthest hill.
Oh yeah. Let's have a quick look. Where is he? What is the percentage here?
Yeah, more strikes being dropped.
Yeah, so he's nearly lost an arm. Kinian, he's nearly lost an arm here on his Nova.
Oh yeah, 2 on
which
the hill.
isn't actually a problem. He's torso mounted, I believe. I'm not familiar with the Nova. I'm definitely not a Nova expert, so I mean you can kind of lose the arm. It doesn't really matter too much, you know. Now the cap situation here is pretty even. So at 307 to 277, Eisen are slightly more in front in terms of the caps compared to D5. But this might come down at the moment to the team that keeps losing their trades. Now Assail.
Yeah, he's getting
Assail's
close.
been caught. Assail has been caught. He's been caught somewhere. Where is it? That's his torso. So he's about to lose and some ER large on that right torso. That is open. It's orange. So he needs to back out and stop trading with the guys up on the hill. Who is it? TKO and Azrin, who are basically turning Assail into their bitches, really. Oh, their bitches, or his bitch, or whatever it is. Not good. Where's Val? He's spreading his damage quite nicely.
Ooh, a good strike on TKO on the hill. If that's him still on the hill. No, Nightshire?
Ooh.
Yeah, TKO. I don't know if it fully hit, but it was...
Val from Isengrim here is down to an open torso on his Hunchback 2CA now.
Oof.
Open torso, that's one shot. That is pretty much one shot. There is not a lot of structure in there. And that's Zio's up on this damn hill. Now, where the hell is that one?
Yeah.
I don't even know what grid reference that is. I'll do some interesting drawings later and work it out. But
well, Sigma...
yeah, Zio's just doing a bit of scratch damage, you know? Just enough to annoy him.
Yeah, well, Isengrim's doing a good job holding everyone off Sigma. Because D5 needs something. Because I thought they were going to push Kappa, but they have chosen not to.
Yeah, right now D5 are winning on percentages right now. So
Although
if they just keep doing what they're doing for another 8 minutes and 10 seconds, which they won't, it'll get to a point where it's going to get moved pretty soon.
Also got Terragato, the Lonely Locust, way out here. I think he's going to go to head to Gamma. He has to be. He's way out in the boonies.
Yeah. Taro's definitely off to Gamma to try and get
the full
basically
cap
the D5 guys to move, yeah. But nonetheless, we have Charlemagne and Blaketown over here, though. They're coming around, and they're going to try and take Sigma. They are going to try and take Sigma. So Super Atomic and Val and Sail actually need to be aware of what's going on here. I think Deathlord does realize it. He has seen them. Yeah, he has.
Yeah, they're letting him up.
He's sending down that scratch damage onto Sigma, and it is definitely stopping those guys from getting close. So they're aware of it, and here comes Super Atomic. He's coming in the Javelin. He's just having a bit of a look-see look. Because, yeah, Eisen right now with their percentages cannot afford to lose the cap. Oh, hang on. Charlemagne's on it.
Oh,
no.
almost.
Oh, they've stopped him.
But they're losing time on the counter.
Yep. Meanwhile, Taro is out the back heading towards Gamma. Now, they've capped Sigma. Look at that. They've managed to cap Sigma.
Just
ever so slightly managed to cap Sigma.
But they're going to start losing Gamma right here.
Gee whiz.
Yeah, so they've backed right off. They're getting out of there. Except for...
Yeah, okay. So
here... 2C.
D5 are going to have to be forced to move soon. What Eisen need to do now is get to a commanding position and wait for D5 to advance. Because D5 are going to have to do that now. They are going to have to advance.
Yeah, and they're pushing in on Theta?
They're pushing in on Theta.
Gotta take it and gotta move.
All guns up. All guns up, Eisen. Come on, boys. All guns up. They're coming in. D5 know they have to move now. They know they have to go. Gamma is controlled, and they've controlled Sigma as well. Oh, look at this.
Yep, taking Sigma
Eisen can
away
win
from
this
them.
on caps. If D5 do not go and do not do something really, really quickly right here, Eisen are going to win the game simply on caps. Unless they can if they get Theta. Oh, gee whiz.
Oh, this is a tough one.
This is going to be very, very interesting. They need to stop Theta being capped. No, they've capped it. I think Dropship 5 have just...
Yeah, they still got the 2, but... Eisen's got the 3 lead.
Eisen still have the 3 lead, but we've got what we got over here. We've got Zeus is not too far away from Sigma, so realistically he can get in there and cap that if he needs to.
Yeah, we finally
got
one
it's getting
down.
Closer.
One on each side
it's
down.
650. Right? 650 caps to 600. They need to stop Sigma. D5 either need to go in and kill everything now and decap Sigma to win, or Eisen are going to win this on caps. And we've got Taro coming in the back. That little Locust coming in the back. He's going to go to Epsi, and you know what's going to happen?
Because the Javelin's fighting the Wolverine as well.
Yep, good. I think Eisen are going to have this. I think Eisen are going to have this on caps.
No, he's taking Epsilon, isn't he? That's what he's going for.
Yep. Tarragato's coming around the back here now on Epsi. They've controlled the map really, really well. And this is how they're going to win the game, and these guys are not even going to realise what Tarragato's up to. So yeah, I'm going to call that as an Eisen win in terms of the drop, but on kills, D5 are well and truly up. Look at the percentages. Look at that, man. Look at that. That is amazing. Zeos 44, Blaketown 39, Bowser 35. Now that is
a lot of hurt, Max.
Yep, superior damage spreading. Now what Eisen need to do, Super Atomic does not need to die. I don't know how the rep points are going to work on this now. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah. So I will work that one out.
Yeah, maybe work that out before we flick to the next screen, and I'll go through the damage numbers. Because rep point calculation is going to be interesting on this.
Because that's 6-1.
That is, yep, 6 dead for Isengrim and 1 dead for D5. So
yeah, they were close. Really close to getting a lot more of the other guys down, but just couldn't.
Yep. So we've got Bowser here doing 580. Right at the top, Zio's in that interesting, Zio's or whatever it is. Stuff all your pronunciations. Up in that little back corner, end up doing 529 in the end. So good work. And King Harkinian and Sale doing some decent work on the the Isengrim side of the equation. Right, map strat time. This is going to be this is interesting.
Ooh, 550 rep to 475 rep.
Ooh.
For D5, 75 point difference, 1-1.
There you go. So even though you win the drop, it's not necessarily going to dictate that you're going to get all the win and the rep points, because to win the overall games, it's calculated on rep points. So kills, bonus points, all that sort of stuff are very, very, very critical. So good play there by Isengrim to control the map and get the win, and also good play from Dropship 5 to essentially spread the damage and kill all the mechs. Well, not all the mechs, but most of them. So, map strat time. Yep. D5 had... Oh, you know what? I'll make that a little bit thinner.
So yeah, there was only 2 of them there. Wasn't a lot of them.
Yeah, so we had D5 just sort of spreading up here. Where was Zio? He was up there at about a H4, I think.
Yeah, because either was the H4 or I4 up here.
Like yeah, I reckon it was H4 and then he moved down to I4 later. Yeah, I reckon that was it. And we had some other guys here from Bowser and stuff here in I6, just on the backside of that hill for D5. Now, Eisen, we had up here, we had the Nova Cat up at high here. The Sail was down around here and the G6 marker at sort of the mid-game point, or maybe it was around about here on the J6. Actually, that's where it was. We'll rub that out. It's on the back corner of J6. We had Val using some very good terrain in here. Sorry, there. Made a bit of a boo-boo there. Val was more over here, using some good terrain and stuff like that. And I think there was someone else sort of floating around here. But essentially, D5 capped Gamma out early and took Epsilon, and we had Kappa taken, Beta taken, and Sigma was uncontested for a considerable amount of time on this match. So once Taragato sort of came around the back here, probably the halfway point through the match, up to Cap Gamma, that is when sort of the D5 guys had to come in. So they sort of came in through here, up here, and onto Theta. We had Kippers who was solidly on Theta. Well, we had some of the guys in K7 and J6 and stuff like that shooting down into them. Some of the Aussie guys rotated around a little bit, and then I think Zeos sort of moved down to around. I reckon that was an Indigo 4 point. Later on, he sort of climbed down down into there. So interesting drop, man. Really interesting drop. Some of the strategies and tactics and.
Well, I think this is one of the maps you have to have a cap lead. Like, especially if you can get a 3 cap lead right off the hop, you're set. They have to move into you, and if you can hold them back, like, I don't know if D5 would have pushed as hard as they did. As soon as Isengrim took Gamma, that was you know, it was do or die. So they had to get in there and wipe them out and try to take everything else.
Yeah, that was definitely the tipping point of that map right there. So very, very interesting. So yeah, D5 not really going for the for cap control. They went for map control, and Isengrim went more for the caps, and as a result, won the drop, but definitely lost on mechs. But yeah, just looking at the end of the match now, those percentages again, dude, that was huge. Really well played by D5 there, and yeah, really well played by Eisen too, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I think it was
all around.
Well played long range game for both. Just
yep, definitely.
Couldn't tell who was losing the trades till right to that Gamma point, and then that was the difference. So let's talk about drop 3. The one that annoys me because I always have to put in the text at the bottom.
drop 3, which...
Frozen City Conquest.
Ooh.
Which reminds me. Yeah. 0
Frozen
lights,
City Conquest.
3 mediums, 4 heavies, 1 assault. Atlas, King Crab, or Direwolf?
Oh yeah, Atlas, King Crab, or Direwolf.
So it'll be interesting
don't
to see.
forget to color code your the mix and stuff. Don't forget to hit backspace or backslash just above enter. You can get some extra colors and stuff coming up.
Yeah, I just couldn't get it to tell me what they were last time. Did it in the first match.
Okay, yeah. So I think it's backspace or it's backslash. One of the two does that. I forget, and then all the colors pop up. I had the same bloody problem last night. I keep forgetting the damn things.
Yeah, I'll press more buttons this time.
Right, Frozen City. Look over the map strat and sort of go through this.
Because I hate this one. It's hard to tell if you should take Theta. Because you're better off taking the back 2 caps, if you're taking them at all. Or if you just want to run in the city and just find the shooting lines and massacre them.
This is definitely a tough one. I mean, you got your standard cap points here, which both teams are going to take. Right there. So that's fairly standard. Again, do you take Theta? Do you not? Usually there's a lot of sort of trading through the buildings. Blop 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 blop. And on the other side, blop 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 blop. Sometimes, depending on sort of what's happening and where people are moving. I think it was one of the drops last year. Last season. Right here on the dropship here, I forget who it was. One of the Div A matches I was watching or casting, and then I got absolutely rickrolled by 2 strikes in a row. I think I hit like 4 or 5 mechs, and basically two strikes in a row, and half the team was already down to about 40-50% already from strikes, really getting slapped hard. So
yeah, well, it'd be interesting to see if they don't run the 7 line and try to keep them in the city, in the buildings.
Look, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not sure that'll happen. Not with these 2 teams at this level, at least anyway. But you can also do some control here from D5. And you can also be annoying right out the back here, if you so choose to, from Team 1 to run a medium, a fast medium. You can sort of be really, really, really annoying through there. That said, if one of these teams maybe drops a super speedy commando or something like that, they can take Theta early. Maybe. Yeah. It is a risk, but again, Eisen seem to do very much favour cap control. So
well, and they had the Locust in the last match, so you could see it.
Yep. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if there is a Locust or a Commando maybe from Eisen to go and cap Theta early and control that side of it while the rest of the boys and the teams and stuff set up and get ready in positions and all that sort of thing. Wait and see though. You never really know what is exactly going to happen. But I'm expecting a lot of large. And it was interesting. A few people sort of saying peeps were probably not going to be used and whatnot, but. Well, as we saw from last drop, the RPPCs, there's a fair bit of that floating around, so yeah, they definitely have not gone out of favour yet. That's for sure.
I mean, if Team 2 Isengrim was run by me, they'd be doing a tunnel push. Take Theta, hold the tunnel, because that's what you should do in this match.
Which tunnel?
The old tunnel, the F3 F4 tunnel, the one way in the back. You make them come to you. It's nonsense, God. I know.
Oh God. The old map actually was good fun. I really enjoyed old Frozen City. Bring back old Frozen City.
I'd still think they should have all the old maps, just as an addition.
Yeah.
There's not enough tunnels anymore. Tunnels that I can get messed up in.
Oh, definitely. And I'm expecting to see probably King Crab Gauss, so ER large and 2 rifle King Crabs on this map, not Direwolf, and definitely not the Atlas on Frozen City. That would be a very, very, very bad move.
Yeah.
Big, fat, clunky, no loadout weapon mech. And I do believe you get a bonus red points for killing the commander in this drop. So.
Yes, you do. Yeah, as long as your commander stays alive and you kill theirs, you get the bonus points.
So, File Titan from EMP has just joined the lobby, and a little bit of a argy-bargy going on in here. With the Jarl asking the D5 guys if Eisen need to wait a little bit more for some more EMP players to arrive. Jesus. Oh, yeah, yep. Good to see the...
Getting ruthless.
Good to see the shit talk is still alive and well. It is good. It's all good fun between a lot of these guys, though. There's no real hatred or...
Well, for how long they've all been around, it's a pretty tight community.
Yeah, so. Not a lot of it is nasty. It's some good, hilarious banter, and that is what makes this game fun. When we're allowed to have the banter, you got to pick and choose your places where you do it and all the rest of it. Otherwise, you end up like me in a bit of trouble every now and again. Hashtag potty mouth. But
yeah,
just what happens. But interesting 550 rep, 475 rep, man.
Yeah. No, it'd be interesting what happens in this drop.
Yep, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Once these guys hurry up and lock their shit in. Looks like they're locking. Oh, Team 1's locked in. And we got some tonnage. So, Team 1, 525 tonnage. And Team 2 down to 505 tonnage. So, look, I'm feeling Eisen are going to run... they're definitely running a light somewhere. As in tonnage light somewhere. I would suspect a super fast light mech. For maybe an early theta. It'll be interesting to see if they do that. Oh, and Mech the Dane playing a little bit of Lance tomfoolery, trying to psych out the D5 guys right here.
As you should, though.
Go down. Oh yeah. Oh, what are they doing? Alpha, Bravo, Alpha, Charlie. Jeez, fuck! I would love to see the Jarl's APM right now in a lobby. It must be over 150 APM the way he's moving these teams around and players around. Absolutely spamming that mouse button.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I mean, I know they got Kippers in for D5, and he's really good at that long range shit. But then, I find it interesting that Eisen didn't bring Deathlord out. When I played and practiced a lot with him with Steel Union, he did a lot of good work with long range PPCs.
Yeah, well, he was running ER large on the Nova Cat last drop. So again, interesting. I'm not sure. I haven't actually looked at a Nova Cat at all. So I don't know where the mounts are. I suspect the ER larges are in the arm. So an interesting choice of mech. I mean, the cooling and the targeting comp you could put on that thing would be significant. But yeah, interesting choice that last drop. I wonder how they felt it went, to be honest. It'd be interesting. Maybe we can grab these guys for an interview. So yeah, afterwards, send your team rep in. I know your teams are all watching the cast in between and all that sort of shit. So send the rep in, and we can shoot the shit a little bit.
Yeah. Well, we know the Jarl's on. As I decided to help Mech the Dane the other day set up for his cast, and our 10 minutes of setup time before he dropped.
Yeah, wasn't that a great cast? Not that it was your fault.
That was awesome. Well, we got D5. Kippers with a summoner. 2 summoners, an F and a D. Cicada 2B, a Phoenix Hawk 1K, Grasshopper 5B, Nightgyre, a Direwolf from Deus Vault, and Snap style with the Wolverine 6K. What do you got on Isengrim side?
So, we've got Mech the Dane and Hunchback 2C, so that's standard DR laser and stuff like that. Val here has on his Hunchback is again ER large, ER mediums, 2 hour PPCs for Starwolf on the Summoner, which is expected. Taragato and Linebacker heavy large, 6 ER mediums, interesting choice. Sawyer will be ER pips, yep. And Direwolf 2 Gauss 4 ER large for Ruza SJR. What is interesting though is we've got an Ice Ferret here from Assail. Now, really fast mover, and that is a small brawl. Well, not really small brawl, but 6 ER mediums. And Super Atomic is in a 5-minute pulse to be Cicada. So, interesting.
Dropship 5 took Generali, took Kappa quick. Took their 2 mediums.
Oh, and here we have what is has been coined the Potato Tornado. The NASCAR, albeit slowly, is underway. The Potato Tornado here. Here we go. It is slowly underway here. D5 is set up in that really, really strong position in D5.
Yeah, Mech
Although
the
it's
Dane and UCR Stallwolf in the back. Although, what is going on with...
It's the EMP players in the D5 position, so maybe they need to fix that, because that's silly.
Oh, this will be interesting. Sigma right now is about to get hot. Super Atomic in a sail.
Yep. This could be the game decider right here, and it normally is. The light fight on a longer sort of range map. And we've got a sail is not focusing with Super Atomic, so they're all hitting. So Blaketown versus a sail, Super Atomic versus Charlemagne, and now they're starting to focus.
Yeah, they're focusing on Super Atomic and the Cicada. And
Super Atomic CT goes down, down, down. He is down. Prices are down.
Yeah, sail running for...
Yep, the sail knows he needs to get the hell out of there. So yeah, Charlemagne and Blaketown working Super Atomic into an early grave right there.
The Skipper's coming in behind quick too, so they were ready to put in some work there.
Yep. They were not going to muck around with that, and that's how early stuff like that is how you definitely win games. We would definitely have the same opinion on Frozen City. If you can catch a light out in a light battle early and win that light fight, light versus light, you're very much in a commanding position very, very early. So we've had almost a full rotation here now. So D5 are in Eisen's spot where I thought they were going to go, and Eisen are in D5 spot where I thought they were going to go.
Damn, Cap is dead same, so it's...
Yep.
We'll see. You can see Eisen's getting close to trying to take Theta, but you could probably just get it if you knew D5 was hanging back on the backside of the cliff, but...
Yeah, look, right now, there is no way that I see possible to take Theta. So this is just going to come down to a trade war, essentially, of sorts. And right now, to be honest, not much else. Some of the D5 team here, Bazza and Fowler, are kind of balled up, so a good strike could do some work.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of strikes yet either, so yeah, like you say, like it would be perfect time. Oh, there's one coming in on D5.
Yeah. So some of you guys...
Oh, Bowser was hit hard.
That was a good 12% on Bowser then, getting hit with that strike. So as I sort of said, you're in that position is good to drop a strike on, and lo and behold, it happened. But we have Val coming through here. Val's in the open, and they know it. D5 know it. D5 know Val is in the open, and I think it's in trouble.
Yeah, and they're pushing.
Yeah.
Is that the D4, D5? No. Can't remember which line that is.
Oh no, Eisen's, Val from Eisen has a open torso, open right torso, but not totally gone. And the tornado's spinning up. The tornado is spinning up again. It's on.
Yeah, so D5 swinging around.
Here. Yeah, over near the drop ship. Got a little fight over here, and we've got some other guys sort of swinging around. The teams are kind of split numbers on both sides. This is interesting what's going on here.
Although Terragado's heading for Kappa to get that cap. Well, Terragado or a Sale's going for cap. Terragado is.
I don't think Taro have realised that there were that many D5 guys still left
up here,
up near that dropship high position. I'm not sure they knew that they were all still there, because they've still got 3 guys coming through the other side of the map, through the centre ship thing. I don't know what everyone calls that.
Oh, Terragado's down.
Ruza's in trouble over here with the Direwolf. He's about to have a bad day. He's lost an arm, so he's lost one of his Gauss rifles, and here come the 2 File Titan and Kippers with the PPCs, and they're going to send some big blue balls into Ruza's face. There you go, Ruza. You just got dunked with blue balls, mate.
Oh, with the jump jets too.
Oh, jump jets too on the Direwolf.
Single jump jet.
Damage. always a good idea on the Direwolf, actually, and since the jump jet buff, actually quite good.
Is that an artillery strike? No.
Well, I'm not sure. No, not on Ruza. It wasn't. No. There was a strike, but it didn't hit him. And I think now it is just a order of proceedings. You see Starwolf here. He's getting versus 1. A little bit of a gangbang up here. A little bit unfair. 3 versus 1, or 4 versus 1 really, because we've got some. I think that's Bowser. Oh no, it's Deus. Sticking some shots into his back, and King Arcinian strike on top of him.
Yeah. Strike
hits him, takes another, what is that, 8%, 7% or something, and that is all she wrote.
Yep.
Again, D5, commanding position. Very much from that early part, I think.
Yeah, with Bowser at 47% and File Titan at 57, they were close to getting some down, but just too spread out to capitalize on them. Yeah, a lot of good damage across the board on D5. Eisen's just... Some guys had a hard time. I mean, Mech the Dane, 32. Ugh.
Yep.
And
Yeah, crossing over when they did that. Yeah, Tarragato definitely got hurt. Again, I don't think he realised that they were in there, to be honest. And they got good damage again from Bowser. Blaketown doing some solid work there. Kippers with the big numbers there in that Peep Summoner. I think that might have been a Direwolf torso there. Definitely contributing to probably about 100 damage right there. So, but no, good job. Really good job there. Commanding win from D5 after that last drop.
Because what do we got? 900 rep to 475. 2 to 1.
Yeah, there we go. D5 are definitely stretching their legs after that one.
Yeah.
So, what we had here, back to the map strat, I guess. So, had a little bit of a early take on Sigma there. D5 sort of, oh sorry, Eisen rotated up through here.
Let me be right back.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, are you just,
so we sort of had,
are you drawing an oval? Is that what this looks like?
Well, this is what it was going to look like. So, had the
pretty close,
the D5s. Yeah, the D5 set up early here in the D5 position. But there was MP in the D5 position on the D5 team. A little bit confusing there, nonetheless. And then we had the Eisen sort of guys spread out a little bit over here. Then we had guys sort of move around here and start using these sections here and sections there to sort of trade around from the D5 side. That's where they ended up with positions and that sort of stuff. But what happened next was key point, I think, early on was in here, Super Atomic and the light fight, or the medium fight, with the Sail and, oh geez, I can't remember the bloody D5 guys, Blaketown and someone else, getting that early kill over there on Sigma, which really, really hurts you when you lose your fast mechs that are involved with capping. There might have been a little bit of comms issues there around Sigma on which targets were needed to be focused or something. They were kind of having 1v1 fights, and then all of a sudden the D5 guys sort of knuckled down and did their thing. What happened then? So while that was going on, there's a bit of pew-pew going this way, a bit of pew-pew going that way, and then we had the winds of Frozen City fire up again, and D5 guys sort of started to come... What is going on with my mouse? Hang on a minute. Had the D5 guys coming through here with Tarragato and I think a Sail coming up through here. Now, sorry, Shivers, wrong colour, red. Eisen coming around here. So what we had here was Tarragato here and Sail taking the cap point here, but we still had 4 D5 players here. So there was 3 D5 guys over here and 4 in the Fox 4 region. Still had a couple of D6 mechs here, Direwolf and I think it was Arcinium in a Summoner or something like that, still in D6 after the almost full rotation was sort of underway. But I think Tara got caught out there in Fox 4, not realising the amount of mechs that was sort of sitting there, and that definitely didn't end well for him. I think he did 74 damage or something. Yeah, he got definitely got hit quite hard.
Got caught hard, that's for sure.
Yep, definitely. And yeah, just to point out for maybe some of the less experienced players, if you're sort of watching, Bowser then was in a Nokia C, which has amazing quirks for 4 large 1 Gauss, because it's got a 10% range quirk for the set of 8. So you get well over 900 meters optimal for the Nokia C. So check that one out if you do like to do some long range stuff. It is definitely an excellent choice. Excellent choice, that mech. And has featured quite heavily, actually, in the MechWarrior Online Championship last season. Quite heavily featured, and is still appearing today. So, still a very strong mech and build.
Yeah. Ash, you know what time it is?
Yeah, well, hopefully not deafen my ears time, or deafen the viewers' ears time. But give away, mate. Run with it. Run with that. And I will go get a quick water.
If I can get it to work. Show up, damn you. It is not liking me now. Work, 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 work. One second, quickly. Remove you. Add you. And it doesn't want to show for some reason.
Flick your scene over.
There we go.
There we go.
Had to redo it for some reason. Okay, add viewers again. Make sure. Get rid of Moobot. Moobot. Oh, I wish I could scroll in this thing. Just call me Ash. Where the heck am I? T. T for the Heartslab Brothers. 3% volume. No deafening this time. It's so good and quiet.
It does work better when you lower it, doesn't it?
A lot. God, there's a lot of people in here today. Oh, RJ almost getting it. Ah, Draven Cult 666. If you want to ping Ash or me in the lobby later, we'll get you your free mech pack. Since I forgot to mention that.
Is it a mech pack, is it?
That's a mech. No, mech bay?
Mech bay.
Mech bay.
Mech bay.
My bad.
Yeah. Usually we got 24-hour premium time, mech bay, and 1000 MC. So 1000 MC, maybe we'll give that away at the end of the interviews, perhaps.
Yeah, because I'm cheap. Too cheap.
Yeah. Well, you know, we want people to stick around and have a bit of a listen, talk some shit with us, you know, interact with the chat, all that sort of stuff, have some fun.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we're having fun. I hope all the viewers at home are having fun, and, well, home work or, you know, your bloody girlfriend's couch while she's doing her makeup to head out or something, or whatever, you know. It's okay.
Get them all ready. Okay, so drop 4, Crimson Straight Conquest. Too small, too medium, too heavy, too assaults. Should be interesting.
Just sort out the bloody map strat. Yeah. So team 1, D5, gonna have some problems here. Gonna have some problems here. This spawn point is, this side of the map is just not great. You can set up here as Eisen here, E3, and control that entire region sort of here quite well. You can set up here in E4, control all that region right there. Although I think it's a little hard to control the top point of Kappa up here. But again, you know, you can take Epsi early and then take Epsi early and then retreat and control it, and then take Kappa early and at least get a cap advantage. And then it doesn't matter if Team 2 come in and take the cap. Oh, sorry, Team 1, D5 come in and take that Kappa cap. You're already up on the physical caps. So
yeah,
the only way really to get the super quick advantage is D5 drop something super damn fast. At least I think anyway. Drop something super fast in here to Theta and cap that early, really early, just quick cap and GTFO. Absolutely get the hell out of there. So wait and see what they do.
Well, we're about to find out because they are dropping. There we go.
Indeed they are.
Getting back to business. Yeah, like you say, like you don't want a saddle push in this one. Too much open eyesight. You gotta go near the tunnel, and unless you got something quick to get data, I don't know. Be interesting to see.
Indeed. Right. Here we go.
What's Isengrim got this time? What do you see, Ash?
I haven't hit the... Where do we go? Would you want to run through Dropship 5 and I'll have a quick look at the mix on the side?
Because Dropship 5 has a Phoenix Hawk. Warhawk Prime for Bowser, which would be his most favorite mech. Saruman has the Mist Lynx, Deuce with the Warhawk Prime for their duplicate. Snapstyle with the Shadowhawk. Shadow Cat. Zyos with the Linebacker. Arctic Cheetah for Charlemagne. And Raging Banana brought the Grasshopper. Good to see some Inner Sphere mechs still being played.
Right, so the Eisen Wolfhound and Javelin are both close range, very quick. King Harkinian, ERPPC, McDane, ER Large, ER Medium to C. The Sale is in a... We got in a Warhawk here, I believe. Hellbringer Prime for Val, which is ER Large. Spec 2CA for UCR Starwolf, which is 4 ER Large. And we have Ruza here in a Supernova, which is going to be 6 ER Large.
Oh, wish I could see what they were running. That'd be convenient. I thought...
Just click on them.
It doesn't let me, though. It doesn't show me anything.
You got to hit, press the P button and then hit Enter, and then you click on the mech and it should show up. And then you got to hit P again to move around. That's the only thing. It's like mouse lock and mouse unlock. So there we go. Look at that. Early Theta Cap from Eisen. And Dropship 5 have taken Epsilon very, very easily. So
yeah, because 3 of them are in the saddle.
Interesting setup.
3 guys in D5 taking saddle, but I don't know if that's a... I'm pretty sure they know that D5 is split, so that might not be a good choice. As D5, is now retreating. Getting the heck out of
so what D5 are aware of was those guys wolf packing essentially and coming over the top, taking Kappa and then ducking back in. So again, Eisen early on playing a very, very strong map and cap control. Not exactly how I sort of thought it might go down, but instead of having Epsilon, they've got Theta. So
yeah,
much of a muchness. This is going to force D5 to play very, very well with their trades. And, well, if they don't, they're not going to be able to move and do anything commanding. So
yeah,
we've got Snapstyle up here with 2 ER Large Shadow Cat. So he must have a buttload of heat sinks on that thing. Absolute buttload, rather than the normal 3 ER Large. So he'll be able to output some very, very consistent damage over time with that build.
Yeah, D5 pushing towards most of their guys towards Epsilon. I wonder if they're going to do an island push. They might
well do it.
Those UAVs probably caught let them notice that the Isengrim guys were rated coming over the saddle there by Kappa, or at least how many were there.
Quite possibly. We've got URC Starwolf here, who's backing right out into the water, and he knows there's at least 2 mechs, maybe 3 coming through that Epsilon section of the map. And in the meantime, we've got JD Toka and Super Atomic have gone around the back here to hit Gamma. So D5 now down to 1 cap. They are going to be down to 1 cap. They have to do something. They have, again, this map position really, really does suck for Team 1.
Yeah, they got to be aggressive.
PGI, please balance this map for domination, because it really doesn't work. That said, D5 are going to have to get together and going to have to do something. So Eisen is spread out across the platform. King Arkinian and McDane up high. Got Rouser right at the back here with the Supernova doing crossfire right over to the water. You got Starwolf right at the back on the left as well. It's all, all about suppression.
We even got Zyos way in the back here. And I know he's not hitting back for Gamma, but he is going... I think he's only assumes there's 1 guy there. Because he's about to...
Val is open torso, no damage on it yet, and looks like he might have taken some rear CT damage. So I'm assuming that was from a strike. So he's down to 64%. So Val, if he gets a couple more touches on that CT, he's actually going to be in a bit of trouble.
Is Val on the hill? Yes.
Yeah, Val's in the center, so that E3 position.
Yeah, holding the island down with the Warhawk. Is that D5? D5 pushing on Epsilon? No, that's Theta, sorry, my bad.
So they've taken Gamma back because, well, they kind of have to if they don't want to go and push in. Bowser here getting down a little bit in some percentages, but not too bad, I don't think. What's that? Oh no, open torso for Bowser actually. So yeah, that's going to hurt. He's going to be a little bit more careful now.
And we got a tunnel push from D5, 3 of them coming through.
Yep. Now, unless JD Toka and Super Atomic spot this, this could be very interesting.
Well, this is good because they have high level support too from Snap Style up there in the hill. So this is...
Oh no, they've realised. No, Super Atomic has just seen Charlemagne come up through there, so they are now aware of what's going on, and the D5 are coming in through the back. Ooh,
and Charlemagne is hurt.
Yeah, he just copped an absolute shellacking from about 3 angles then. So,
which is good. I mean, you got to focus targets, and that was perfect.
Yep.
I mean, Blaketown's still 90%, so you could see who they were focusing on.
And but they've got Bowser and Deus trying to cross up through here. Snapstyle in the Shadowcat is doing his best to suppress those guys on the island from that position, that Shadowcat, but it is really not as effective as I think he needs it to be.
And Saruman was all over Mech the Dane until he destroyed himself.
Yep. Snapstyle coming in the back here with some ER large just to, I guess, present another target. Well, Zeos and Blaketown get back in there, so yep. Snapstyle jumping around. King Arkinian's going down, and then Super Atomic is going down after that. The D5 guys are actually in a reasonably commanding position at the moment.
Yeah, they're not in a bad place. If they can get it back down to, if they can get them down to 1 cap, they're in a good place.
Yep.
Super Atomic is running for it, although he does have.
But look at the board. It's
JD
it's 635. It's 635 versus 340. So there goes Super Atomic. Now what they need to do.
It's Rouser and Supernova.
Yeah, Rouser. They really need to get Rouser out of the fight. He's got the power.
He's in the open too.
Sail's nearly done. And you know what? We've got Raging Banana over here in the grass.
Oh, right in
see this. I was not paying attention. I don't know where he's come from, but he has come in and he's absolutely wrecking Sail and Val.
Yeah, he must have come.
I'm not sure they saw him. I'm not sure how UCR Starwolf missed that.
Yeah, I think they were supporting the rest of Eisen on the top deck there.
May have just tipped the battle.
Oh,
by forcing those guys out of position on bloody edge of the water.
Oh, and that UCR Starwolf heading towards Epsilon to at least hold the last cap. That's a.
Well, no, he's got to go and take it back. So, because the other guys are on Sigma now, and I'm not sure he's going to be able to do that. Wowee! Now, is this a turn of events, mate? Oh wow, we have watched a great Div A game right here.
Oh,
it's not going to be enough. No, it is not. They're going to kill him, and I'm not sure he's going to get the cap.
No, there's no way. They're coming at all angles on him.
Yep. All they need to do is just keep tickling him one by one, and there you go. Wowee!
That was a good match.
Percentages on Dropship 5 then. Bowser, after he got really open on that torso, he protected himself and he waited for a good, probably 60 seconds, I think, just to protect himself. Really well done. Smart play. Bowser, 819. Wowee. Deus, again, 809. Yeah, Peeps Warhawks, I believe. Absolutely smashing it there. Yeah. Assail for 20 damage there. Not too bad either from the island. And we have in the Shadowcat Snap Style, was there 318 doing some good work up there, just sort of doing a bit of suppression work. So very interesting.
Wow, that was
yeah, from a commanding position, that was brought back very well there by D5. Really earned that win. Very hard map, that one. Very hard.
Yeah. Well, now the rep counter, I mean, it's 3 to 1, 1250 to 525 for Isengrim.
Yep, that'll do it.
They want to come back and just redeem some points. They need to come back here and drop 5 on Rubelite and just massacre.
Alright, so if you want to flick back to map strategy, what we have is the cap points that were taken early. Sigma Kappa Theta for Isengrim and Epsilon Gamma for D5. Now, what we had here on the saddle here was 3 D5 mechs looking to Wolfpack and come through here. But what we had, we had 3 mechs, or 4. So we had King Arkinian, Mech the Dane, and I think it was one of the two of the lights from from Isengrim ready for that. They were ready to hold Theta. They were not going to let anyone take that.
Because I thought D5 was even just going to hold them off the cap, like just hit them while they were on it so they didn't get it, but they held back and waited. And then
Yep, they definitely backed out. And then we had it was the D5 guys up to here, sort of C4. They sort of moved around, sort of down through here over the sort of the course of the battle a little bit, and some of the guys up here as well there too. Eisen had a bunch of guys here. Val and Assail and UCR Starwolf was in here, entire over here, having some good Overwatch all the way sort of down through there, and obviously sort of covering up Pepsi.
Yeah, and I never would have thought about hanging behind the island to watch Epsilon too. No, that was a good move.
Yeah, you can walk all the way back, right out to the back corner, right down here, and you can still see just past that sort of edge on that thing, at least just to control Epsilon. So after that, Eisen sent some guys around the back here to cap Gamma. Obviously, then D5 had to come back to sort that business out. But meanwhile, D5 had started to gather into the tunnel, and Linebacker came up through the ramp, around, and then up and here, and then onto the platform where we had it was a King Arcanian and I think McDane. McDane was they were picked up pretty quick.
Yeah, they didn't work the first time, but it worked the second time when they came up.
Yep, that's it. Yeah, the first time was a little bit of a, oh dear, we need to get down, but I think by that point Eisen was starting to move around and realizing what was going on.
Yeah, because
Snapstyle still up here.
Yeah, no, you're correct. They jumped up the first time, got lit up. Saruman came from behind, lit up McDane, with Snapstyle up top there, and that's when they came back in and they started to take over the top deck there.
And we had so Rouser out there, or Rouser down in Fox 5, and just in that E4 we still had Assail and Val. And I think after that point, that's when sort of Snapstyle sort of said, you know what, Sting Green, he goes, oh, I'm going to jump down here and get in the fight and present another target and get off there. I don't need to be suppressing those guys anymore in there. And yeah, I don't know where. Yeah,
Raging Banana.
Raging,
like, busy watching.
I don't know where. Yeah,
came out of nowhere.
He came out of nowhere. I'm not sure what was going on. Whether Starwolf, who was still sort of sitting over here, saw that or knew it was coming along, or the comms weren't clear. I think if Raging Banana didn't come across and the guys turned around, all three of them, was it UCR Starwolf? I think it was Assail and Val actually paid all their attention to Banana there for all of about 15-20 seconds. I could have stopped that. Could have stopped that enough to maybe hold it out a little bit longer.
Yeah, the only problem with that is that you're taking three guys to watch one. I know they were helping the guys around Kappa, the Eisen guys there. And it's like, yeah, he snuck in there and perfect time to jump in there and start massacring them.
Yeah, so I think what they should have done is maybe sacrificed, Ruza, rather than sort of send him across the water into Fox 4, deal with Raging Banana coming in here, and send sort of maybe Ruza back into the buildings, almost back here somewhere, just to be more of a pest if the D5 guys sort of crossed over here at any point. Because, if we had the D5 guys sort of sitting through here, looking that way, they could have been shooting and not really taking a hell of a lot of damage. But again, I just want to point out, Bowser, if you can see the edge of the bridge here, when he was open, was sitting right there for quite a while until the right time to sort of come out was. Really, really good map awareness to be watching where the fire was coming from, and then coming out at the right time, and then nearly topping the board with damage and stuff like that. So, he did top the board with the damage in the end. So, really bloody good drop. That was awesome.
Yeah. No, I didn't see it going that way either. I couldn't believe it.
No, I definitely did not see or predict that to be happening.
So what do you think we're going to see do you think they're going to bring out some Annihilators?
Oh, look, Ribbolite, if there's not an Annihilator coming out, I'm going to be very, very, very surprised, to be honest. Very, very, very surprised. I'll be expecting maybe not necessarily H-Gauss, maybe not. Definitely Dakar. Definitely Dakar. If you can, whether it be single ACs or UACs, I'm not sure yet. Yet to be decided.
Where Rubelite?
Yet to be decided.
Yeah,
Oh god, this map image is a bit small, isn't it?
I-
So yeah, it's going to be interesting with this one. I haven't played Rubelite enough
Yeah, neither
in
have I.
8v8 to know what is going to happen. Definitely not with big fat assaults either. We did it for Battle for Midway, and Battle for Midway was 6v6 and definitely allowing for a little bit more of a brawl option on Rubelite with linebackers and stuff like that. But we've got a lot of high ground through here. Some middle to high ground here and some high ground here, but it's risky. Eisen have some very good points here as well to use all through here.
Yeah.
But I think it is going to be a case of he who controls the outlier points wins. Now, if there's an early fight at Kappa between one light and two lights, or something similar to that, and same as we saw on the Frozen City drop, if one of those guys from either team goes down early, that could very much tip the game into another team's favor. So yeah, interesting. Not sure what to expect on this one. This will be it is very much an unknown for 8v8 MRBC. Going to be very interesting to see how this sort of plays out. I think it'll probably be a bit of a evolving thing actually over the season.
Yeah.
What strats work and what people do. Might see a shake-up sort of week to week, sort of drops to drops on that, how they're going to do it. So, yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's better to get some of these other maps in there. I mean, I still want to see a Terra Therma drop, but that's... I always love the hot maps, because you got to play smart, you got to play right.
Oh, that's it. Have the guys that have won the giveaways sent you a message?
And if I knew what I was doing.
Well, a whisper, I should say.
I do not believe so.
Do you want to just... who are their names?
It was Robo Prancer and Draven Cult 666. Yeah, Robo Prancer. Draven Cult, that's what it is. Who the heck is Spanking?
Where is Robo? Where is Robo? I do actually. You know what? I know where Robo is. I can sort that code out for him later without too much issue. Know where to find him.
Yeah, there's still a lot of movement around in the personnel position here. D5 had 8 people, and now they're back to 6, so they're obviously working some details out.
Well, I think it'd be more mechs and checking loadouts, and maybe a little bit of alteration on the fly, perhaps. Just watching the chat. All teams will be running surprise grasshopper strats next week. Yeah, probably work pretty damn well. Do you want to give me that the codes that you've got? Just send them to me on Discord, because I've got.
I see Dragon Cult. Yeah.
Typing in there. Or you can send in the code if you've got it. It's easy.
That is for Draven Cult.
Sweet.
Draven Cult? Draven Cult. Is there any word from...
Who was the other guy? Robo. No, I think Robo is actually not on the stream. Not on the stream. No, I can't see Robo on the stream anymore, so we might have to give that one away. If he's pissed off, well, guess what? You miss out and someone else can have it. Got to be listening to what we say, or you miss out. That's how it works.
Yeah, well, it's Spanking telling me Stormbringers beat D4 in the scrim. That's my boys. I don't like to hear that. It's because I'm not there. Busy. I can't help them with their LRM and tunnel strats.
Well, LRMs and tunnels. Oof.
That's my winning strategy.
Right. These guys are starting to get sorted now by the look of it. I think the Eisen guys are ready, at least with the players they've got in here, and I suspect D5 are just... I suspect they're just trying to work out their last player. Oh, and there we go.
Yeah, Bowser's in.
With a mech, yeah, I think that was just a mech loadout check or something, to be honest, because he was in the drop before, but he's gone and returned.
Yep, D5's
right,
locked.
Land there locked. So 590 tons for D5. Oh, geez, I'm yawning. I'm not tired, I swear. But and it's definitely not boring. It's actually really good games. I'm really fucking tired. 590 tons. Big drop. And what do we have here for Team 2?
I wonder if they're bringing gargoyles. Keep it fast.
No, I mean, look, I doubt it.
Crazy, yeah.
Not when you got some IS Daka tonnage domination with quirks right now in the game. I'm not sure that's going to happen at this level. I mean, it could. Crazier stuff has happened.
I did watch some good stuff in the 1v1s with gargoyle, but here on this map, yeah, you're right. It's got to be something Daka or super. Super efficient with heat.
So. Yeah. It's interesting that I still haven't changed their tonnage, so there's still 565. Maybe a bit of debate going on.
Yeah. Yeah, they're moving guys around now.
Oh yeah, Mech the Dane's APM is up to about 402 right now. He's moving people around all over the joint again. Interesting. Their Eisen might be dropping a little lighter, and if that is the case, you could probably expect some more cap control again. It seems to be the flavour of Eisen's game plan tonight is control the map and try and dictate the fight. Fortunately, on a couple of occasions, that hasn't quite worked out the way they would have planned. That might be some superior aiming or strategy and that sort of thing from the D5 team. That last drop there on the platform near that K2 region or whatever it is, in the middle of the map near the pass on Crimson, that was interesting. So I think the D5 guys did well on that one. Just caught the Eisen guys out a little bit, but that does happen from time.
Yeah. Just a bit of chat going on here while they, I believe, set up, and they should be good to go here. Yep, Dane says they're ready to go.
And they're done. They're locked. 590 versus 565 tons. I think we're definitely going to see a little bit of a quicker, movement here on a more mobile Eisen team. So they might be going for the brawl. Eisen do love a brawl, so this could be interesting.
Yeah. Well, if there's only one brawl in Division A, it's going to get a bit, boring. You got to have at least two. And you might as well do it on this drop. Well,
that said, brawling is on the border of being OP, according to Div A players. I'm never going to let that one lie. Just not. I'm just not buying that. We have not seen any real brawl tonight at all. Then some of that is the maps too. Granted, I do respect that side of it.
Yeah. Wow, I got Bowser in a Supernova, Charlemagne and Arctic Cheetah, Silkinen in the Annihilator, TKO in Mark 2C, or the Mad Cat? No. Mad Cat 2C? No, it's not the 2C. Mad Cat 2. The Wolfhound 2 for Blaketown, Foul Titans into Summoner, Night Gyre for Snapstyle, and Dus Vault in the Annihilator again.
Oh, okay, so we've got Ruza, Heavy Gauss, 7 mediums, Assail, 2 Gauss, ER large, Mancat 1, that's been a popular build lately. 4 large Pulse for Warhawk for Vel, quite a good build actually. 6 AC5 for JD Turka in his Annihilator, which was not something I was not expecting sort of thing. It's definitely down the line. Deathlord ATMs. Deathlord has brought all of the ass to mouth there with 4 ATM 12s and a tag. And McDane Ultra AC2 Dragon.
Nice dragon.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting setup here.
And I remember them giving us crap when we played 1CR. They were hassling us about not bringing ATMs. I actually haven't even tried ATMs yet. I haven't gotten around to it. I'm used to the old tech.
If you get close enough, they're good. If you're not close enough, they ain't good.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how they work. So we've got Snapstyle here. The Nokia D with... Hang on a minute. Nokia D? I thought the Nokia C was the one with the quirk. So Snapstyle here may be making a slight mech selection error. Not getting the set of 8 quirks. Could be wrong on that. I'll have to check that later. Silken and Deus in Annie's. 1 X's. So both of them dual heavy Gauss and medium pulse, medium laser just to complement. And yeah, a little bit of trading going on right now.
Bowser bringing the missiles.
Where is Bowser hiding? Oh wow, ATMs, Bowser. Whoa, he's gone for all of it. All of it with 12. 4 12s. Wowee. Although he's firing him at about 1,000. Now,
Yeah.
So not doing much more damage. You would have been better off bringing Lerms, Bowsy, mate. Get with the Lerm cancer that's plaguing quick play right now. Get with it, dude.
Yeah. Well,
File Titan and Summoner with Peeps, I think, by the look of it. Yep, Peeps definitely have not disappeared from Div A play. They are still strong, still there.
I can't tell if I like that Isengrim is spread out. I mean, they got 4 on one side, 4 on the other, so they're holding good ground. As long as you're having good trades, I don't see this being a bad thing. Just other than Val getting down to 74 already, I think they're doing okay.
It's interesting because we've got Silken and Deus here, right? So they're in some pretty good positions, essentially to sort both sides out. I mean, if Ruzla from the right-hand side sort of pushes in, those two Annies are in decent positions with their big Gauss ready to go. Interesting. Trying to use the buildings. A lot of UAVs up at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone trying to figure out where they are.
Yep, definitely.
Although, who do we have here sneaking out? Oh, Rosa wanted to come out.
Oh,
He's
wow.
got lit up a little bit.
Crossing, getting hit by Snapstyle, File Titan, and TKO all at once. Mistakes were made there by Val. I know what he was trying to do, trying to get out the way, but...
Yeah, he should duck out still.
That was not the way. He did not know the way. He went the wrong way. Oof, that's going to hurt now. The problem is here, we've got D5 up high in the Mad Cat 2B, and Snapstyle in that Nokia. Actually, TKO is nearly open torso.
Blaketown's taken down.
I did not see where that happened.
Yeah,
There's actually a little fight going on here with Mechdane and Charlemagne. So that's how Blaketown went down. I think the ATMs actually got him significantly from Deathlord there. Actually, just got them through the gap in that upper ridge.
Yeah, Charlemagne got out of there quick, but I don't know if the assaults are getting... Yeah, assaults are getting charged. So
Eisen are doing a sort of a little cone of fire here. Deathlord needs to get into the fire. He's got the ATMs. He needs to get closer to make himself effective. He is too far away for ATMs. He needs to move in.
Oh yeah, now we're brawling.
Righto, on the Silken, on Deus. The 2 heavy gas Annies are being focused. The Silken goes down. Deus is next. Everyone is... Oh, look at this. This Eisen focus fire is exceptional right now. They're really doing a good job. Oh, but Deus gets roused up. Charlemagne gets Super Atomic. TKO gets Mechdane.
Well, Bowser was just laying into JD with those ATMs.
Yeah, look at that. Bowser, that ATM is really, really powerful in a commanding position. Really, really, really powerful under what is it, 500 meters. Deathlord's going to get cleaned up here in a sec by Bowser, I think.
Because who do we still...
And actually, you know what? Deathlord's probably lost most of his weapons.
Yeah,
he has. He's lost half of them.
Yeah, lots of guys still up top, so they still got that... Oh, no, that's...
Yep. And TKO still alive, laying some beat down up there. That's a torso going on him now. Yep,
him
and nearly CT done.
Him and Charlemagne just barely living.
Yep. Good work there. Keep the mechs alive. Keep that rep points. That
was
is
a good
very,
match.
very important towards the end of a season, depending on how it falls. So, whoa, wow,
that was the first one I think that D5 had the cap lead and then brawled it out and still did super well. I mean, I thought Isengrim was doing great when they made that push there when Mech the Dane came around. It just, with D5 having the top position, they had it.
Wow.
Ooh, Bowser!
Wow,
holy smokes!
ATMs 1179.
Ooh.
That is some component destruction. Oh, wowee. Deathlord again. ATMs actually again. Look at that, 719. So doing some good work there, and Assail doing some good work at long range in the Mad Cat 1. Oof. Well.
What is that?
Interesting.
Or all? No. Yeah. 4. And they get the bonus.
So just flick over to the map strat.
Where?
Okay, so what we had there was Eisen sort of spread out Fox 6, D5, D6-ish, and the two Annies from, what was that, D5 in Echo 5, Silken and I forget who else. And then we had the guys up the back in Echo 4, TKO and Snap doing long-range business, and Bowser out in lurking with the ATMs out in Fox 5. Very, very interesting. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, right. So, interesting stuff there. We're on the map strat, aren't we?
Yep.
Sweet, cool. So yeah, we had those guys there. Do some little bit of tomfoolery, and that early kill for one of the D5 guys happened. I'm gonna put that in green on the map. What is going on there?
I'm trying to get
that's happened.
Oh, maybe that's me? I don't know. I'm trying to get the captains to sneak in here.
Yeah, that's all right. So we had that light mech from D5 die underneath there, and I'm pretty certain that was the ATMs. There's actually a little gap through here. Actually flew down and got him early. And then I think Eisen said, well, we've got one of them down, let's go. We don't have the cap lead. So Eisen coming in from this side and coming over from this side. Taking out the two Annies, which will sort of wipe off the board here and there in Echo 5. Took them out. Definitely focused them. HGAS, yeah, you want to get out of the way. But then all of a sudden the battle turned really, really quickly because you had Snap Style and TKO doing some work up here on high. Basically shooting all these guys down here, coming in. And Bowser had got himself into an excellent position just over... Oh, shivers. Wrong colour. Had Bowser here just in an excellent position behind the ridge, but not out of range. So able to sort of fire ATMs this way and ATMs that way well within range. Really, really good range, actually, to be honest. Spot on where he needed to be. And that was it. I mean, we probably needed to get Eisen probably need to move their night gear up a little bit here with the ATMs a little bit sooner, or sort of come around the back here and provide sort of support up from E5 with those ATMs and really close into some range. Problem was he was getting suppressed with Gauss and all sorts of stuff, so a little bit hard to do. And I understand that the problem there that he was definitely having.
You want me to bring Snap Style in?
Yeah, we can drag him down here.
Talk to the captain.
Yep. Hey, Snap, what's up?
How's it going?
Hello.
Good, man.
How was that?
Feels good.
That's good.
I liked what we've seen tonight. That was interesting.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm just watching the end here where Bowser was. Really, really good positioning. And we have the Jarl. Welcome, sir.
Hey, all.
How's it going? Yeah, we liked what we seen tonight. I thought the how things switched towards the ends of the matches was interesting, with you guys and Eisen taking the cap leads and then holding it for enough time and D5 coming in and somehow taking things back. It was interesting, all right. It was good to see.
Yes, you know, we wanted to try out the cap strats. We wanted to see if we could beat him in that, since we knew we already had him on the guns. I'd like to say they looked really nice tonight. I've never seen EMP quite play so well. Oh, my mistake. I mean DMP. I forget who I was fighting.
Gee whiz, right.
Well, if you got to get players, got to get them from somewhere. You stealing the Steel Union guys.
Was your aim, Jarl, to go for more map and cap control? That sort of seemed like from our position, sometimes you're dropping a little bit under tonnage and stuff, and was definitely the main focus seemed to be on controlling the caps and then trying to dictate the fight from there.
Well, just call me Ash. Can I call you cunt? I want to say he's Australian. That's what they call each other. Come on.
Well, I suppose you did just say hello to me in my native language, I suppose. But we've
go.
got to try and keep that. Got to try and keep that out of the stream.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
The North American viewers.
I'm switching between accents here. I'm all over the place. Anyways, we just knew that EMP, I mean D5, that they couldn't control the map. They didn't know how to do it, so we figured why not us do it. And so that's what we kind of went in.
Well, you nearly did it.
I mean, we were so close, especially that fourth match. Oh, that rubs us rawer than, you know, haggis in the morning.
I didn't think that D5 was going to take the caps in the fifth drop. I thought you guys were going to take the cap lead again. I didn't expect them.
Oh, I know. There were so many little things that went wrong for us. Just if like a lot of players made just one little difference, one little tweak, it would have come out. It would have come out better, and that just shows, you know, Isengrim, we're not normally a Division A team. We're playing at the level that we're not used to, and it's you know, there's just that little sheen of polish we don't quite have, but we're working on it. We're still strive. We still want to be better.
But you had a lot of D5 mechs hurt in most of those matches. Like there was a lot of red on those markers.
Yeah, you know, just opportunities, focus fire. Like I said, little polish things, little things that we quite, you know, we don't have worked out quite there. We also have, as you've probably noticed early on, a lot of new players. As you mentioned when I joined, we have those steel players. They played Division C before, so now they're playing Division A. They skipped a whole division. You know, there's a lot of learning. There's a lot of coming together. There's lots of new faces in this division that we're trying to kind of get acquainted to it, and ourselves and our game and play style.
I can totally understand that. I mean, SJR members are some of the newest players on the block.
Yes, members, plural. I think you forgot how to count, my friend. Let's talk about numbers. I'm not sure where you're from, but the S is plural for 2, and we had but 1. And then we have 3 new Steel members, although one of them did not play tonight. We only had JD and Death Lord. They were on the monitors before, I think, but those are ancient days. But Clan Honey Badger.
Oh yeah, Kanan's
very good.
Kanan's
always
busy
been
building.
solid pilots.
Kanan's building nuts, getting that rolling. So.
Yep, that happens. How did you feel? You guys went from the D5 point of view, Snap, commanding win in the end. A little bit hairy on that Alpine Peaks drop, and some really good tactics on Crimson.
I wish we had pushed on the Alpine Peaks drop sooner. I think that was our big mistake. It felt like we were winning the trades, kind of, and then we just kind of like stagnated too much, and we didn't push in earlier. And by the time we did push in, we did manage to kill a lot of them, but at that point it was too late. They had already controlled the caps too well.
Yeah, there was
Crimson
definitely
was kind of the same story, but we pushed just in time to stop them, basically.
There was a bit of sneaky snack on the back of from Tarragato there. I think it was running around the back on Alpine Peaks to kind of force you guys to really do something, and kind of got you guys a little bit out of position a little bit too early, I think. You're definitely winning the trades, though.
Yeah, Frozen didn't feel too felt good. I mean, there was nothing I could really say much about that. But Crimson was a very close drop, and that was an nail biter. I actually thought once we hit about 700 caps, I thought we were going to lose on caps again, and I was just kind of face palming a little bit.
That surprise grasshopper was interesting. I'm actually gonna have to go rewatch the cast because I missed it on the restream as well. So I'm gonna have to go back and see where Raging Banana came from because I have no idea what the hell happened there.
All I heard from him was a lot of yelling and incessant, something about him being on a box.
Put him back in his
I
box.
don't know.
All right, gentlemen.
Well,
congratulations. I mean,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
There's nothing wrong with the performance you guys you and Isengrim put in tonight. I mean, it was super close. I mean, D5's
Those
just
are good
been up there
drops,
for a
and
long
those are
time.
really fun series.
We achieved exactly what we set out to do.
perfect. That's all you can do, mate. That's it was good games. Good to cast. Actually, some good fun from where I was sitting. I was actually sitting down for this cast, so that's good.
Yeah, we're excited to see how EMP does for the rest of the season. We know that 2-8 match will be really a bit of a struggle for them, but we've seen them come together and win world championships before, so we think they might have a chance.
Well, now 2-8
They
have seen
have
everyone
some
else.
EMP members themselves, so I mean.
Well, 2-8 have seen everyone else play now, so they should be ready to play their matches or something. Something about that I heard earlier.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, thanks for popping by, you two, for an interview. It's good games. Well played.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good games, guys.
Farewell.
Yeah, beat it. All right, let's do this giveaway.
Oh yeah. 1000 MC coming up.
1000 MC. Ooh, and it's working this time. Right off the hop. Let's make it work. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Get rid of you, because you already won today. Moobot. Oh, why can't I use my damn scroll? It sucks. And the Hard Slab Brothers, wherever the hell I am. For 1000 MC, who's gonna get it? I see an axe.
I'm still shaking my head at that interview. Gee whiz.
Chaturanga. So hopefully they can get a hold of us quick.
Don't post that into the channel. Just wait until we catch up on the stream. But
This
winner for raffle.
Axe is whispering me. This giveaway
Who's
should be hashtag Axe64 for interview. It should be.
What? Who is that? Oh, I'm getting more messages.
No, Axe64 is for D4.
Ah, okay.
One of our hottest players.
Well, I guess that kind of rounds out the cast then, man. That was good.
Yeah, no, that was a good one. A great matches played from both sides. I was happy about that.
Yep, could have been a little bit closer with some slightly different movement and tactics from Eisen, but even though it is 4-1, it was pretty. Again, it doesn't always feel that it was a 4-1. It was pretty close. I'd be walking away from that if I was Eisen pretty happy, to be honest.
Yeah, you can't say anything wrong with that match. They did well. All right, well, I'm going to call it there. So, Ash, you have
no worries.
You have a good night. Thanks for co-casting with me.
Anytime, mate. Anytime. And yeah, thank you to all the viewers and all that sort of stuff. And tune in for some more matches. I'm doing some more casting, I think, in 2 days. I think doing some more AP stuff over the weekend from memory. So I'll have to have a look. But have a look on the MRBC site. Check out for the upcoming shoutcasts. Watch Reddit as well. And you can see all the details for when we're going to be back next.
Yeah, don't forget to check us out on Twitter, too. At the MRBC League, I think? I don't know. I'm new here. All right. See you later, Space Cowboys.
Ciao.